cucina is my kitchen. And boy, wait till I show you what I got today. This is all about a trip that I had years ago when I went to Mexico, and that's where my entire love affair, but it actually goes back. It goes back when I was stationed in March Air Force Base in Southern California. There used to be this hole-in-the-wall little place, and it was run by Mexicans, and wonderful food, my goodness, but it was so hot and spicy. And I was introduced to this salad and way in those days, and has evolved. And I want to bring this to you because this is so if you're having today's, it's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, so if you're having tacos, you can have this amazing, incredible salad, and it's amazing. And I am going to be introducing you to a wonderful spice that is called epazote. 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 It doesn't come like this, by the way. I just keep it in a plastic container like so, and keep it in my pantry. And the way that I like my epazote, I like it in rama. And in rama means that it comes in a, that it comes, is the whole entire weed, because it's an herb, but it can grow as a weed. So I buy it like that, and then I use the leaves, and then I use the stems when I am, making my pulled porks, and I put them in my pulled pork, and it's delicious. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful herb that I highly recommend. It's wonderful for digestion. It's great for digestion. So if you're having problems with digestion, it is utilized in Mexico as a tea. You can make tea with this. You can make all kinds of food. It's native to Central America. It's used, like I said, in everyday cooking. It comes from actually the southern part of Mexico in the Yucatan Peninsula. And I am going to be utilizing, and I'm going to be utilizing 2 teaspoons of this, because I'm going to be utilizing corn. Corn is obviously the corn wonderful salad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my my pan going here, because I want this to get hot, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter in here. And that's what I'm going to be using, 2 tablespoons of butter, because what I'm going to be using is I am going to be using corn, and I have organic corn, and I'm going to be using 2 10 ounces, because I want a big salad, because I just absolutely love this, and it makes great snacks. And if you go to Mexico, depending on what parts of Mexico, they have these everywhere. They sell them in little cups, and it's delicious. They have made soups with this, but what I'm going to do is going to be a salad. So what I really want to do is I want to get this, first of all, rocking and rolling over here. I want this to get hot. I know that I have a wooden spoon. I have it together right here. So I just want this to just kind of melt before I do anything. All right, so we're going to be using 2 teaspoons, okay, of this amazing, delicious epazote seasoning. Epazote seasoning. And that's what I have over here. Just put this to the side. Don't worry about it. Don't touch it. I'm also going to be utilizing some organic chili right here. I'm also going to be utilizing 2 teaspoons of red onions, 1 little tomato. I'm going to be utilizing some jalapenos. See, jalapeno, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 green onions. I'm going to utilize some salt, some lime. Put the lime in the coconut and check it all out. Okay, well, that's not Mexican. I'm also going to be utilizing some cojita cheese. And if you don't have crema, you can use mayonnaise, okay? But I'm going to be using the crema because I love the crema. And real close to where I live, we have a beautiful Mexican tienda. Okay, so now that this is getting nice and hot, what I want to do, guys, is I want to get, and I'm using frozen corn, okay? What happens is, the true way of making this is, they build a big fire, and then they put the corn right on the fire. And it's interesting because of my father and my uncles, they used to do that in South America. We would build big fires, and then they would throw potatoes in there, and don't worry about if it's got ice, guys. All right, so what you want to do is we're just going to cook this. I'm using cast iron skillet, Let me just remove some of this ice. Sometimes my freezer likes to be a little more icy than other times. All right, so to this right here, like I said, I'm running it at 100%. And to this right here, what I want to do is I just want to add a little bit of salt, just a little bit of salt. And now we're going to start building our salad. All right, so now what we want to do is, remember what I tell you when you bring home green onions, is to cut them up to here, put them on the ground, and they'll grow, and you never have to buy green onions again. And these are all organic green onions. We're going to be utilizing the green parts of this. So I'm going to put in, I do have a little thing of water here. So I'm going to get my bowl, because what I want to do is I really want to cook my wonderful corn. Now in corn season, like it is right now, corn season, and you know, I'm just removing some of the ice that was in here. Okay, so when it's corn season, there's a lot of different ways of making different things, especially, you know, if you buy bushfuls of corn. All right, now to this right here, I just want to add just a little bit of my chili powder, just a little bit of chili powder to that. We're going to be adding more chili powder to the corn. So again, this is my corn. It's just heating up right now. I just want it to just kind of heat up. That's all I really want with this transaction over here. All right, so now let's get moving over here. So what I want to do now is I want to slice my green onions. So I'm using 2 green onions, and I'm using 2 packages of my wonderful corn. And it's going to be such a wonderful, delicious flavor. And so over the years, I have made this my own. You know, it's interesting for an Italian to make their own, but you know what, it's okay, because when you go to Mexico, you learn a lot from different people. So what I want to do is I just want to put my green onions like so. I just want to put them right in there. Right in there. I'm also going to take a little bit of the epazote, and I'm just going to just kind of put it in here. I'm just using my hands, okay? See, I'm just grabbing a little bit, and I'm just using my hand. And it has, if you were to taste it, it has like a, not quite a licoricey taste. I think that the fresh ones taste more to me that way than it does dry. And if you never worked with this herb, I really urge you to do that, because it's a great herb and it really aids digestion. All right, so this is, I'm just going to let this guy still doing its thing. It's just kind of, you know, relaxing in there. All right, let me go grab another little bowl, because I forgot. Because what I want to do is I want to put the rest of my epazote seasoning, okay, into my little bowl like so. Okay, now so I have this in a little bowl. We use a little bit on here and a little bit of salt. We have 2 green onions sliced. So far so good. Okay, so this we're going to put on the side for now. The onions, I'm just going to put it all in here like that. It's only got 2 little teaspoons of red onion. You can omit the red onion, but I'm using the red onion. More flavor, for me it's better. And then what I want to do, remember, 2 teaspoons of red onions, thinly chopped, sliced, green onions. Okay, so far so good, everybody's with me. Okay, and then in here we have the corn that is coming to room temperature now. It's starting to melt, because I really want this baby to melt. And it's actually frozen corn, but if you can get fresh, better. And then you know, and it really tastes better the way that my family would do it. They would just put it on the fire, and you get all those wonderful, wonderful grill marks. But it's raining, and I am not going to go out there grilling any corn today. Okay, there goes my garlic. He took off running. Garlics, they like to take off running in this kitchen. All right, so we're going to be using 2 cloves of garlic, and I guess I don't have an extra one over here. but it's okay. You know what? I can just use one because it was a pretty big guy, and I'm using organic garlic. So 2 small pieces of garlic or 1 nice large one. Make sure that you cut it up in tiny, tiny little pieces. You know, mince it really well. All goes in here like so. Very simple transaction. Now I'm going to bring you to I have 1 tomato, and my tomato, it's a Roma tomato, and I'm just going to cut it in the middle, like so. Remove the pits. You know, just remove the little end pieces. You know, make sure you have your little goody little thing over here. And this is going to sit, and the more it sits, the more flavorful this is going to become. And I'm just going to cut it in, let's see, probably in 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this over here. I really don't want the seeds, so I'm just going to put it over here, like so. You can keep the seeds, but I'm going to remove the seeds. All right, so now my corn, I can smell my corn. It smells wonderful. It's starting to evaporate all the liquid. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, and now that my seeds are practically gone out of my tomato, I am going to go ahead and just, like a salad, guys, like a salad. No, don't make it overly big, because remember, corn kernels are not that really large, so you kind of want to do a little choppy for your salad. And if you guys ever had elopes, oh my God, they're so good. So this is, like not like a spin, but this is, instead of making it into, a street corn, you're making it into a salad. And it's delicious, and I love it, and it's just so tasty. And especially, I like to use organic corn. I do not want other corns. There's a lot of corn right now that it's been generally modified, and it just doesn't have any flavor, and I like flavor. So there goes my tomatoes. Make sure you get all the kind of juice out of that, and this is how I do it, guys. Simple transaction, very, very easy. Let me grab a paper, there we go, so we can kind of clear the decks. Just a little bit more here. All right, so let me double check on my corn. I just want to show you what's happening over here. You see this? Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, this is so beautiful. And it's starting, as you can see, there's not hardly any juice in here, okay? So now that this is coming to that, now what I want to bring your attention is to Mr. Jalapeno Man. This Mr. Jalapeno Man, this is one big jalapeno guy. So what I want to do is I just want to use a little bit, and then I'm going to taste it. I don't like it super spicy and hot. Make sure you take all the membranes out. Take the membranes out. Take the membranes out. There we go. Okay, so make sure you take the membranes out. You take all of the wonderful seeds out, and you can, especially if it's an organic, which these are, you can regrow them. And what I want to do is I just want to chop them up very fine, and I am going to add it to my corn, because I want this to cook just a little bit with the corn. We're almost done, guys. Super easy, super fast. I told you this was going to be very easy. Nice, beautiful side dish. And Esquites. Esquites. That's what we're making. Esquites. Okay, as you can see, they're very fine, and I'm just going to add it right in there like so. So what you want to do is you really want to dry out. And cast iron skillets really work really good for this. And as you can see, I did it with frozen, and the reason I did it with frozen, because it will make it easier for you. And I have done it with fresh corn, I have done it with canned corn, I have done it with frozen corn. So I was going to do a can, but then I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and do the frozen. So now, I am not tasting this, because now what I want to do is, I'm going to bring your attention back to the apazote that we had left. you know, make sure that you, you know, use your fingers to kind of open up the flavors in that, okay? Just like that. All right, now to this, what I want to do is I want to take a lime, and I'm going to be using a half a lime. Everybody's with me so far, so good? Okay, half a lime, guys. And you're going to put it in here. And I am going to be opening all those flavors with the lime. This is how I do it. You know, every household, a household is different. If you go to one house, the way that they make it is very different than how everybody else's makes it. So I am done with that. Okay, now to this, I'm gonna give myself a little sheepily, you know, I got nicknames for everything, little fork. And I'm just kind of want these guys to just kind of, you know, I don't know if you can see it, okay? So I want that to be there right now, okay? Because now what I want to do is I want to bring my attention to this over here. And now my corn is starting to get a little bit charred. Because what I want to do is I want to char this. And cast iron skillets are wonderful for this. So as you can see, as I'm talking to you, this is doing its thing. It's starting to char. And this is it's working with a little bit of jalapeno man. If you don't want that, I call him jalapeno man. All right, now to this, I'm going to get my cojita cheese. Now it's easy to find in Publix, or you can go to a Mexican tienda. And then what I'm going to do, come over here. Whoa, there goes my cheese. Okay. I'm going to get one of these guys. And how much cojita cheese, it depends on how much you want. And what I do is I kind of eye it. Okay, I kind of eye it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Because if I want more, then I'm going to add more. Okay? But that's up to you. You know, so whatever is how much ever you want to utilize. Okay, so now I'm going to wait with this cojita cheese. I'm going to put this on the side because I might need some more. Okay, so now I have this over here. Boy, I can really smell the corn. It's really charring. Oh my God. Because the more charred, it gives it a better flavor. You know, it's simple and it just takes a little bit of time. And that's why I wanted to bring this dish to you, because it's not hard to do this. And you know, when you are working with a really good cast iron skillet like I am, nothing sticks. Because the best way to clean a cast iron skillet is when it's hot, is to put hot water. And then I kind of shiffly with it, and then I use paper towel and I dry it, and then I put a good coating of olive oil, and then I put mine away. All right, as you can see, it's getting beautifully charred. It's starting to pop. Oh my God, I love that. I love that pop. I want that pop. All right, that looks wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to just shut it off. I am going to grab let me go grab a sheet, because what I want to do is I want to kind of cool this off. So when I'm done with the salad, all right, so now I'm going to take this off. All right. See what I'm doing, guys? I'm just taking it off. And I just want to kind of get this to cool off, because, you know, we don't want to put it in there hot. I don't want my cheese to be all completely melted in there. I just want this to be cool. Oh, I just tasted it. It's got a nice little kick. Okay, I'll put that on the side over there. So now we got that. I'm going to take care of this real quick, because I'm going to show you how I clean it, guys. Okay, I got 2 cups of water. Just going to stick it in my microwave oven, like that. I'm going to put it at 1 minute for it to get hot, and then I'm going to add it in here, so that will take care of that, because you don't want to let this dry out without cleaning it. Okay, now I'm going to bring you back to what we had here, the half a lime juice with the epazote seasoning. And now I am going to open my crema, okay? And I absolutely love crema. And I am going to take a tablespoon, regular tablespoon, and I'm just going to use 1 and 2 tablespoons of this beautiful crema. Put that on here, put it on a bowl, put that on the side, and I'm just going to mix this together. Mix it all together like so. See, like that. See what I'm doing, guys? See that? Okay. This is going to be our salad dressing that's going to put everything together. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. Remember, this right here is just to clean the pan, okay? So now that this is off, I'm going to take this and get this out of the way. I'll take care of that later. Okay, now I'm bringing you back to this. In the meantime, that is cooling, okay, I am going to grab my cilantro. How much cilantro? I like a lot of cilantro, so I'm probably going to be using about, maybe like a half a cup. And just make sure that you chop it up very, very fine. I'm telling you, you are going to love this salad. The more it sits in the refrigerator, the more it's going to marry all those wonderful flavors, and it's delicious, amazingly delicious. And I like to chop my cilantro very well. Oh, mamma mia! Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza! Oh, mamma mia, so beautiful! And we're supposed to be Spanish. And my beautiful Mexican friends, I hope they're watching, and I hope they're. I'm paying a lot of tribute to their beautiful peninsula, the Mexican Yucatan Peninsula. What a beautiful place that is. And I hope that we all get to travel there someday when this is all over. Okay, so now, you know, if you were to, it's probably about a, you know, I like to kind of icy everything, but if you need to measure, I would go with a half a cup, okay? So now, my corn, it's cooled. So now I can go ahead and put my corn in here like so. Oh yeah, baby. All that beautiful corn. Who said that corn cannot be yummy and healthy? And it only has 2 tablespoons of butter. If you don't want to use butter, you can use ghee. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, my gosh. And wait till I show you how I finish it. Oh. You know, there's some parts of Mexico that when you go, you know, they have like a soup. And it's just amazingly and delicious. And you see, I just want to bring your attention to that we were able to chard the corn. Okay, so now what I want to do is, I'm just going to eye this. I'm going to use a tablespoon first and see where it takes me. Oh, look at this beautiful, oh man. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look how beautiful that looks. Esquitos. Ensalada de esquito. Man, oh man, this is good. All right, what I want to do is I'm going to use another tablespoon because I'm still working on it. See what we're doing here, guys? Mix it up really well. Don't be afraid. Oh, yeah. You know, you put this on a taco tortilla, and you put some meat on top of that, but for those that want to have meat, or if you put some, you know, jackfruit into this. Oh, yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to taste, because I'm not quite finished yet, but I want to taste. Because I don't know, I might need something. It's perfect. Reggie came to tell me that somebody's ringing the doorbell. You know, this is a working kitchen. It is a house, and this is my house, and this is my kitchen. All right, so now what I would do is I would grab, you know, if you want to make it really fancy and prettier, let's get yourself a you know, a wet paper towel and just kind of go around it like that, okay? And then what I would do is I would take this beautiful chili powder and I would just put it on top like so. And then just to make it even more prettier, I would just take a little bit of this. Oh, qué bellezza, qué riquísimo, qué divino todo es. Oh, I said, oh my God, how delicious, oh, how beautiful this all is. All right. And there you have it, guys. There you go. This is your beautiful Esquites Mexican salad from Elena's Cucina, from Mia Cucina to your Cucina. Enjoy this beautiful salad. Make sure you cover it and you put it in the refrigerator, and when you're about ready to sit down and eat, take it out, because you can actually eat this at room temperature. You can eat it hot, you can eat it cold, you can eat it at room temperature. It is amazing and delicious. Thank you very much for joining me today in my beautiful kitchen. I bring you beautiful, delicious dishes. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mia Cucina. I love you. I love you. Enjoy yourself. Be kind, be loving. Wear a mask. Take care. Ciao, ciao, belly. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Mexican. Beautiful salad.